Hi, it's good to see you again. I have a little more to share with you about self love and intimacy. There's so much around this subject that we could talk about from many different perspectives. And the perspective that I would like to share with you today is it's going to be a little blunt, it'll be straightforward, but also in a loving way mm, because I feel like what we need in the world right now is a lot of truth and honesty. I don't want to sugarcoat this message too much, but I also want to be gentle with you around the subject of self love and intimacy. So, usually when we think about being intimate with a partner, um, it might be because we really want a relationship. We want to share our lives with someone, and the story we tell ourselves or the ideas that we have around being romantic or really connected with someone, we think of the things that are lovely and the romantic ideas of maybe going on vacation together and being on an island or going on hikes or sharing things we love. And what we don't really think about is the hard work that's involved in a relationship to reach a point of intimacy. And the reason I am bringing this up is because I feel like, especially with media, social media, commercials, television, whatever you are watching, tends to portray a picture that we start to believe. And when things don't go easy for us in life, we start to think there's something wrong with us. And if you are in a place right now where you're having a difficult time connecting with people or loving yourself, or maybe you're in a relationship that is a little rocky right now, I want to let you know that there's nothing wrong with you. This is life. Life is a series of moments. Some are beautiful and some are heart wrenching, and all of it we are here to learn through. And it's hard to accept the difficult times, and it's hard to love ourselves through things when we think everyone else in the world has it so much easier or it's supposed to look a certain way. I want to encourage you to be gentle with yourself. If you are someone who's watching this video who's doing my free 21-day intimate self-love activation, I really want you to hear what I am saying about when we embark upon this journey of self-love, when we start to love ourselves more and say that that's what we want to do so we can show up and be healthier in a relationship instead of being maybe dependent on someone else to fill our needs. When we embark upon that journey of self-love, we actually have to be very courageous and face things about ourselves that are not so pleasant. And we have to learn how to accept quirks and weird things and maybe some ways that we act or things that make us who we are that don't fit in with the norm or society. And it's hard for us to accept those parts of us because, again, we see this perfectly painted picture of what things should be. And when we don't fit into that, we start to shame ourselves. And that is not the self-love journey. That is the opposite. The opposite of becoming intimate with ourselves is bypassing, is shaming, is saying, I can't look at that part of me because I don't want to accept that that is what it means to be a human. And I am human. I'm here for a human experience. This is life. These are hard things to accept. So I want to say congratulations. You are very brave and doing a great job if you are trying to love yourself more, if you are trying to work on yourself to make yourself stronger in your own self-worth, to fill yourself from the love within instead of going to seek that outside of you. If you're trying to do this for yourself so you can show up as a better partner, you are doing it right. Sometimes people think of intimacy and they think, oh my God, look at that couple. Everything's so lovey and kind and beautiful with them. But what you don't see is all the work it took to get to that place. All of the times that they hurt each other with their words or their actions that taught them hard lessons to not treat people that way because it was painful. We usually learn through messing up. We usually learn through pain and struggle because it causes us to reach for something that feels better or to make things better in ways that we don't want to experience that suffering anymore. So if you are in a relationship right now and you're doing this 21-day self-love activation because you want to be more intimate with your partner and you keep thinking that there's something wrong with your relationship because you guys are fighting a lot or you have a lot of arguments or you're maybe not very connected, these are huge opportunities to learn and grow together. These are the opportunities that present themselves that give you it's like a door opens and says, this is where you can experience intimacy. Here, open this door with acceptance, with love, with kindness. And if you feel like you just keep fighting, you have a lot of amazing opportunities and practice that is being handed to you. This is how I want you to start to change your perspective and view maybe the challenges that you are experiencing in your relationships or even with yourself. So if you really, really want to be loving and kind and have like this amazing self-confidence, I want you to try to think about switching your perspective from having to do something or act or behave a certain way to receive your desired outcome, which is self-love. I want you to start to think about, I'm just going to receive and accept this beautiful life that I have and allow all of the things about me, even the things that I do not love, to show me and teach me how to soften more, how to open more, how to accept that maybe it is possible in this moment, even if I don't like that about myself, maybe it's possible for me to find deeper love for myself through this one thing. Maybe it's possible for me to soften a little more and be a little more gentle, kind, and learn a different way of becoming that picture that I see that I want myself to be of this loving person. Maybe those challenges that you are facing are the gifts. Maybe that is the beauty of our shadows and our darkness when they arise. If you have the perspective and ability to see them as gifts. But in order to see them as gifts, you have to be present. That's why I really emphasize in week 2 the power of presence. If you're not present in your body, if you're not able to take in the moment and what it is teaching you or your feelings, if you're not able to be present with your feelings, you're going to miss every opportunity because you won't see it. So it might be painful at first to bring yourself to more presence with yourself because then you have to see the things that you've been trying to avoid. But this is where we find that deep love for ourselves. when we can be present with those things and still accept them. And accepting that moment doesn't mean you have to say, okay, fine, I don't like that I smoke and I just smoked a cigarette, so now I accept that I'm a smoker. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you're trying to quit smoking, you smoked a cigarette, and then instead of shaming yourself or feeling bad or beating yourself up and saying, I have to try harder, just accepting that that's where you are and giving yourself kindness and love in that moment instead of saying, oh my God, I'm so upset with myself and like treating yourself so harshly. Can you, in that moment, say, it's okay. This is a journey. This is where I am, and I love you and accept you regardless of how many times it takes you to learn how to quit. In doing that, you're releasing resistance. When there's constantly resistance and you're always fighting and there's that tension there, it's so hard to break through that. And the way that you're able to heal is by releasing that resistance, by accepting. So I just want to say congratulations. If you are having a difficult time, you're doing a great job. It's just good that you show up for yourself, right? And you don't have to have it all figured out today. You don't have to be perfect. No one wants you to be perfect. No one wants that because nobody else is perfect. We don't want you to be perfect. I just want you to be kind and accepting and loving with who you really are and where you really are. And when you learn how to do that with yourself, you can do it with others. And you would be more loving and kind in your relationships, and that creates intimacy. Thank you for letting me share with you. And if you're not enrolled in that course and you're interested, check out the link below. And I hope to see you guys soon. Take care.